JujiFina is such a trip. She just has all this creative energy. She gives off this real positive vibe, too. We connected in her neighborhood, Spanish Harlem, El Barrio, por la calle, to find out what's up with JujiFina.
Well, pretty much I've always been surrounded by a lot of music and culture. I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican. 1 minute I'm Dominican, the other second I'm Puerto Rican, and then I just put them together and I'm Dominican. And so my father would like listening to maybe merengue, and I love that. Merengue, I love it because of the drums and the fast dancing, always like, and everything that's upbeat, up-tempo. But my mom is a salsera, and I enjoy that too. So my brother, rap, hip-hop all the way. So I'm getting a lot of different tastes of music, and it was like I couldn't decide what I like. So I just took all of this in like a sponge, absorbed it, and made it into something. I mixed it all up and do what I do. But another thing I like was, apart from what my mother, my father, my brother listens to, I always liked reggae. Reggae, Jamaican reggae. Also because, like I said, I love fast, up-tempo kind of beats. And then the old reggae in Spanish was similar to the reggae from Jamaica. So I was like, wow, more up-tempo stuff, more of what I like. Not too much baladas, which I do like, but that's not me personally.
Then you decided to record and write and all that. Right. How did that happen?
What got me into recording was a song my friend was writing about a relationship. And something didn't seem right. It seemed like it was missing something. And then I put my 2 cents into it, and I got into the whole doing my music. And then definitely I said, okay, I could record music and make the stuff I like.
And aside from different styles, you use English, Spanish, and also Spanglish.
Right. Well, the reason why I incorporate these languages and then the two combine is because that's also a part of me. I like to always be myself. Like I said before, I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican, but I was also born in New York City, from Spanish Harlem, El Barrio, right? This is where I represent my culture, because to me, here, it's like a small Puerto Rico. So then now I feel at home. So this is how I learned these languages. This is how I was able to, when I go home, I'm speaking Spanish, and then I come outside, I could go to the store and see people in the bodegas talking Spanish too. So I was very inspired by that, because it helped me know who I am. Because the majority of people here in New York don't always speak Spanish. So I had to speak English too. And then I said, okay, we have the New Yorkers here speak Spanglish. 1 minute we're going to, oh no, ¿cómo tú estás? ¿Cómo te sientes? They'll be like, no, I'm cool, you know, tú sabes. And so all of that is like cool for us. That's our style and how we communicate, because that's how we were raised. It's not our fault that we're born in New York, but we speak Spanish and English, so we just combine everything. That's how we express ourselves. And I said, I have to do this in my music as well.
Great. So you have a collection of songs, and you're working on what, a mixtape?
Right. I'm trying to work on a mixtape. I have a lot of work to do, but I'm in the process of that. I'm working with Strong Arm Entertainment. They help me with a lot of stuff I do, and soon I will have a music video of my song Sola, also a combination with the song Machucame. At the end, you guys will see that.
Tell us more about Sola.
And Sola was pretty much, like I mentioned before, I like the up-tempo stuff. Sola's a little different because it's up-tempo, the beat's up-tempo, but the theme is talking about being alone. Sola, yo me siento sola. I was going through something personally, and I was feeling lonely, and I expressed that in the song. But I like the song because when you hear the beat, you think it's up-tempo, but the theme is more about me expressing how I was feeling alone and begging for this certain someone to come back.
We're talking with JujiFina. So one of those other things that you do with art is poetry. Give us some poetry.
Okay, sure. All right. This one is called JujiFina. It's about myself, introducing myself to you guys once again. It goes like this. Juji, a fighter, prideful, orgullosa, conquistadora, daughter to her mother in the eyes of her nephew, una señora, lover to her raíces de su país, lover de lo chiste, I love to laugh, I love it. It makes me glad, and by the way, I love my flags in the eyes of another. She would say Juji feels the negligence from the racism, pain from the hurt, he from the eyes that stares, it burns, the people people just don't learn. I need my language to strength the curve. Se repite mi lenguaje cuando empiezo lo que pasa, que pasa, me da miedo, yo lo siento. I'm scared that one day I have to stare my mom in a box with a watery glare. I'm scared instead of going up, I'm going down the stairs. I'm scared that one day I might lose the strength, the fuerza, que por eso mucha gente me respeta. In translation, I'm just scared that I might lose the respect that I got just because I didn't keep my head up like Pac said, so everyone forgot, but it would never happen. I give envidiosos reason to envy. I give religious people something to believe in. I give critics something to criticize. I would like to explain in depth how big is the heart in my chest. I would like it to se repite. It ain't easy being me, but I like to say ain't no other I'd rather be. Residente del 117, El Barrio, Spanish Harlem, Fina. This is like a second thing I was experimenting with. The main thing I love to do is music because I love the rhythms. But another reason why I like the poetry is because there's no beat to follow, so I can choose when to pause, when to stop, and all of that stuff. But I'm getting into that soon. Just remember the name JujiFina, and you might see me at a poetry club.
And JujiFina, you're into all kinds of arts, right?
Right, definitely. When I was small, the first thing I used to do was draw. Drawing was my thing. I drew everything in sight. I just always loved art. Draw everything. Ma, don't move. I want to draw you, please. Don't move. I have to. I don't know. I love that. In school, I would take drama. I would ace all my projects in art because it was more, I get to express myself. And at the same time, sometimes I like to bend the rules. In art, nothing's wrong. You do what you feel, you do as you please, you see it a certain way, so you do it that way. So even in art class, they would say, okay, you have to do it like this. And for some reason, I always had to do it another way. I said, but I have a different idea. And I'll be the only one that had a different idea, but I was breaking the rules, but at the end, it was still the right thing to do. So I always enjoy that.
And so one way to get different ideas in your music would be to do some collaborations. Tell us about what you're doing there.
I have collaborations with people from Spain, Jamaica. Like I said, I love reggae. The collaboration from Spain was with this girl named Canalla. Well, Luis Pesos was more like a hip-hop. In Spain, her movement is more the hip-hop kind of thing. Even though I like more the dancing reggae stuff, I decided to do hip-hop with Canalla. She reached out to me in MySpace. That's how we networked. And I said, okay, sure, we can do it. And also in that song, I incorporated some Spanglish as well. Hello, this is JujiFina, la chica que domina, tú sabes. Shout out to DJ donjose. Donjose, baila, muévelo. Chico, baila, dámelo. José, baila, muévelo. Mueve, mueve, bailalo. Chico, baila, muévelo. Chico, baila, dámelo.